What better way to gauge yourself than to just come try it out? People have like these paces in mind there. I'm like, oh, like this is it. Like, this is what I have to be running at. I'm like, no, like you're not them. Like, run at your own pace kind of thing.
We're getting a lot of people excited. A lot of people are wanting to, sign up for their first 5K, their first half marathon. We've had a couple marathoners like do their first marathons after starting Run Club.
Meet Bibian and Hunter, the organizers behind NBTX Run Club in New Braunfels. What started as a simple idea quickly turned into one of the most supportive and inspiring run communities in the area.
A lot of people do feel that pressure of like,
having to be perfect on the first. That's not gonna happen. It's gotta slowly build yourself, and then from there the confidence grows too.
Do y'all see the run clubs fading out in the future, you think? So all right, let's get started. Welcome guys to episode 2, A Couple Vision. Let's introduce ourselves. What's y'all's names? What's going on?
Hi, I'm Hunter Bolts. We run Club now.
I'm Bibian Cespedes. I'm a project manager for our own company that we run in Austin primarily. It's primarily residential. We do additions, demolitions, all that fun stuff in the Austin area.
Take advantage of the promotion.
Yeah, no, right? Might as well. There's those people ask me, like, well, what do you do? What exactly is that? Because they're like, well, what's a project manager? What's all that good stuff.
So
I'm guessing y'all were the originals, right? Who started this run club?
So our full backstory of it, how we got involved, is our friend Morgan Cool. She started it back in December of 2023. I came for the first time in July, and then I think
I remember when she started going. She started going because you kept inviting me, and Hillary were like, "Hey, come on out." We're like, "Man, like Run Club," and I think we finally went in August.
It wasn't very long afterwards,
Yeah.
but y'all came. Y'all came in August, I think, because the very first time I came was the first time they had over 10 people. There's 12 people the very first time I went, and then we started going. We got a lot of our friends to come, probably about like 10 or so. We brought up basically our
Friend group,
They all started coming, and then from there it really started to take off the next couple months. Not to toot our own horns, say we started it, but I think we started the snowball effect where people started hearing about it more. And Oregon did a really good job of like tagging people and trying to get the community involved and sharing it as well.
Mm-hmm. But
yeah,
I did a really good job because I was like, was just like looking at I'm pretty much like being nosy, looking through your old footage and stuff.
Yeah.
It felt like it took a while to get to this. Like, I feel like looking at the old videos, it was still steady. It was like maybe 10, 15, 20 people here and there. But suddenly, maybe what was it last year or so, like fall-ish, it started kicking.
It was the 9/11 run last year is when the first time I think we had over 50 or 60 people.
Wow.
We had been consistently going for a while now, but that one was really popular. It's one of those holidays where people like do something, not holidays, I guess, just one of those events where people like to memorialize, how do you say that?
Honor.
To honor the people who were lost in 9/11, and that was really nice. We had a couple of veterans that were out there. We had a friend of ours named Brady who led a prayer for that one, and it was our biggest turnout yet. And then pretty standard throughout the end of the year, and then we took over December, January.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Somewhere in that time frame around Christmas. And then from there is when it really took off. And I don't know if that was New Year's resolutions or that one really stuck to people, but we went from having 60 people to now being at 120 pretty much every week.
Yeah, pretty consistent attendance now.
Let's take a step back then. All right. So let's just see. Where did this vision even come from? Like, who started the conversation? I know this type of run clubs have started going viral on social media and stuff. And y'all were really brave enough to even start it in New Braunfels. Because I feel like sometimes the community in New Braunfels, they're kind of scared of new things, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So what was the motivation? How was the conversation when you first brought this to life?
I think the biggest part of it was building a community of like-minded people that want to get active, but then still really appreciate the social aspect of it. Because for a lot of our members that come, it's kind of a segue into their fitness journey where they're coming out for the first time, getting active. And especially getting active in that big of a crowd is intimidating. But I think people come, they rip the Band-Aid out that first time, and they're like, everybody's so kind, so welcoming, and they've been able to build a lot of friendships. I know we've met a lot of our really good friends from Run Club.
Yeah.
It's been amazing. This is an amazing community for people.
Yeah.
Too.
And I think also because us being newer in town and also getting that influx of people moving to New Braunfels from Austin or San Antonio, wherever they're coming from, some people from California too that we've encountered, Colorado. So I think it's a lot of that too, of people trying to find a community. They're moving into the area. And, what better way than to socialize with, people that are doing, like you said, like-minded and all that. And so, and kind of that same mentality of like getting to know people and whatnot, like Marcus, he's from California.
Yeah, and we have a wide age range too. Like we have families that have teenagers, and we have one kid, his parents come, they got into running because their son's in cross country.
Oh,
And they made really good
Currents, I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They've made really good friends with everybody. We have a lot of strollers, young dailies. You have all walks of life, truly. And it's pretty amazing to see how many people have come together and made friendships that you probably wouldn't see. Like, they wouldn't meet each other. Probably.
Yeah, it's a good icebreaker. Yeah.
oh yes.
Yeah.
That's what I made a video about this, like a couple weeks ago or so, how like running clubs are the best way to get to know the community and also date,
Yeah.
That's the secret way of dating apps in today's society,
I haven't had any couples come out of it yet.
Not yet. I think there's been like some situationships, but I don't know actual couples yet.
Nah, it always keep it down low.
Yeah.
Get like a 6-month mark and that's official, right? Seems like that.
How did you get to know each other?
Yeah.
Friends and benefits is fine. There's nothing wrong with that, We're adults now. Shoot. But like, y'all started in this coffee shop in the beginning, right?
Yes. So
I wasn't there for that. So yeah.
Morgan had the vision of every week we would change locations. And that was the goal in the beginning, but then it started getting too popular to where changing the location and kind of getting the word out every week was going to be too difficult. And now, yeah, well, especially just with downtown parking, that can be a little crazy. And then finding somebody different to host every week would be challenging. And then now we're pretty established. We have a lot of people who aren't on social media that have either just
seen us run by,
and that's how they joined, or they've just kind of shown.
Yeah, word of mouth. Yeah.
And then like one of our 5, he's either a 4 or 5 mile leader. He is not on any social media.
Oh yeah, Chris. Yeah.
I couldn't tell you how he found us, but he is.
Yeah, he leads 4 mile.
I think he leads a 4 mile. Yeah, he leads a run, and he has been for the last probably 6 or 7 months.
Which we do have another club there in town. Shout out
2 Rivers.
2 Rivers Friday morning running club, coffee club, Friday morning coffee club. Yeah, they meet Friday mornings at 6.
Friday mornings at 6.
At 6 a.m. and they switch coffee spot locations.
They go to all the different coffee shops in town.
Yeah.
Interesting. Have you ever thought about going somewhere else, like instead of downtown, maybe let's say Cibolo area or Green or
Maybe Green. There's run clubs in Cibolo.
Yeah.
I don't know if we would change our Wednesday routine, but if we ever were to do like Saturday runs, that would be a really nice time.
Yeah, we've gotten a lot of inquiries of like, hey, y'all need to do this. Like another.
I would be down because I'm Monday through Friday. I'm booked. I can't be doing. I'm here. It's my cave, my back cave. And on our Saturday morning, it would be perfect. Drink a cup of coffee, take my dog, go for socialize with people, and then enjoy the rest of my day. That'd be perfect. I feel like, in my opinion, you should do it.
We're trying.
Yeah, that's kind of in the talks because we have been approached, by
yes,
people interested. Yeah.
Are you familiar with that one run club here in San Antonio, Dreamers?
Yeah, they just met yesterday actually because they postponed their Monday, and it was Dreamers, Golden Hour.
Was Mission City Run Club a part?
I think Mission City too.
They Cook County, right?
Yeah, they did a big run.
$15,000.
Yeah.
I saw. Yeah. They did a really great job for that.
It's crazy how that community has grown as well in a year.
Yeah.
Well, and Kirk County is our neighbor. It was really sad what happened, but it's amazing how many people were able to come together and donate to them.
It's so crazy how like that 4th of July weekend went south real quick. Like you wouldn't expect that, right?
Yeah.
It was just a regular day. Everybody expected, and next all this happened. Yeah. But I'm glad everybody's like, as they say, as there's one saying, you mess with one part of Texas, everybody likes to jump in and help out as much as possible. It's a community still.
Yeah.
Very.
Like, forget all the politics, forget all that other stuff. Just whatever we can help, whatever it is, over there.
Yeah. Especially HEB. Shout out HEB.
I saw that video. I don't know who it was. She's like an
boy of all the semis they had going out there.
I think there was a lady, or I forgot her name, but she goes pretty viral on Instagram. She's like an influencer, military base here, I think, and she recorded that, and I was like, man, for some reason she's like in the right place in the right time.
They did a great job. They have HEB has their own disaster relief team that they deploy when like this hurricanes happen in Texas, and then Walmart's out there in Kerrville too. They have like the premium bathroom station, so all the volunteers can shower.
The HEB?
Walmart.
Okay. Oh, Walmart. Oh, Walmart.
It's crazy how HEB makes you feel like they're a small town like grocery store, right? Their marketing strategy and everything is
it's amazing.
top notch.
We have friends that are farmers that supply watermelon, and they go right into our HEBs. It's pretty. It is as close as you can get to like local produce outside of the farmer's market.
I tell my mom the other day, when are you gonna see Walmart do that? You don't. It's true.
Yeah.
You don't see that a lot. There's one thing I want to say. So what do you say to someone who thinks they're too slow or unfit to join the run club at times in the weekend or the week?
And I think that's such a funny question, because all the people that we get it a lot, and we're like, oh, I'm intimidated, or what's y'all's paces? I feel like I'm too slow. I'm like, what better way to gauge yourself than to just come try it out? Because we do offer the 2.6 mile, that's self-paced, so it's a big loop. You don't get lost. We started Poorhouse, you end up Poorhouse, so that's probably the best beginner or starter route for people who want to try it out. We also have our 2-mile walk group, which is even more beginner friendly
For me,
yeah. And you start getting confident, start meeting people, and then we've had our 2-mile leader Priscilla, which she moved to San Antonio recently. She's not with us anymore. She wanted us to find another leader because she wanted to start running more.
Okay.
So it's a good starter to, like, if you're not too confident, start with a walking group, and then maybe you start learning the pace and start building that confidence. Start maybe trotting that 2-mile walk route, and then you move on to 2.6, and then start getting real brave doing the 4 and 5 mile one. But yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of coming out and then feeling that camaraderie, and getting together with everybody that's just kind of encouraging to, like, hey, like, come with me, or start chit-chatting. Makes it a little easier through the route.
The first time is definitely the scariest time, but all the feedback we've received is once they come, they're hooked.
Yeah.
Want to keep coming back.
And you always keep seeing familiar faces. It's not 10 familiar, it's like 20, 30, 40 familiar faces coming every week, right?
Yeah, it becomes kind of a part of a routine almost for them, like,
Wednesdays.
yeah, part of their Wednesday schedule. And we love to hear that there's like, oh, we really look forward to Wednesdays coming out, and getting that running, getting that walking. So it's just becomes part of their
it's a nice break in the week. Like, when you're working 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, it's a really nice way to break up your work routine to just the constant cycle of things for something that gets you out of the house and gets you outside.
Yeah, like in today's society, everyone's so alone now. A lot of people are alone, and they're just looking for connection.
Well, they're alone and they're locked inside. And the best thing you do for yourself is to get outside.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of people, of course, they work out and stuff, but you don't find that type of community in the fitness community or...
Well, and especially as you get older, like, you're not doing team sports. Like, and that's a big part of it, too, is, like, everything is, you're just, like, you're so, and it's, like, a solitary mode. Then now that, but you get to run with friends, it makes it a little bit more fun, a little bit more enjoyable. Exciting.
Just BS and just go with it, right? Just go with the flow and see what happens, right?
Yeah.
Shoot, I can't do that. Right. So, have you got any input on the community and how it's changed New Braunfels, this run club, by any chance?
Maybe just a little bit. We've had, Two Rivers Running Store is our local running store in town.
Yeah.
They have their own kind of run club and walk club that they do. But we work with them for a lot of events, and the biggest thing that they've told us is like how many people are enjoying running now. That's the biggest growth that they've seen, which is pretty cool, I think, because we're getting a lot of people excited. A lot of people are wanting to sign up for their first 5K, their first half marathon, We've had a couple marathoners like do their first marathons after starting Run Club. And it's just like that. That's, I think, been the biggest change.
Just shoe sales are up in New Braunfels. Yeah, running shoes ain't cheap either, man.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And I mean, the other thing that we try to do right now, we're not a nonprofit yet, but that's kind of what we're working towards. But just to kind of highlight local businesses, we're like, hey, you know, donate a couple cases of water. Let's keep the runners hydrated. And in exchange, we'll do, you know, a little shout out video, put it on our stories. And, you know, what better way to get locals, you know, out to people that come out and run with us. You know, they're checking their social media, seeing what they're doing for the community. So it's
We do have a lot of local
Yeah.
involvement, and I mean, probably 20, I would say, is like a pretty on the low end of local businesses that had reached out and wanted to do something or collaborate in some sort of sense or fashion.
People riding the wave right now.
Yeah.
That's the best right now. That's the best
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, and I mean, we kind of see that, which is, I mean, it's fine with me as long as, you know, they're giving back to the community. That's, I think, what better way to know I give back to them.
I feel like run clubs is an amazing thing, but you know how like trends come and go. Run clubs will still be there, obviously, right? Because of it, obviously, that's gonna be like a part of a community or something, you know, for sure. And they'll come and go. People will get to know y'all, obviously, right? But as they say, just riding the wave at the moment.
Yeah.
But do y'all see the run clubs fading out in the future? You think?
Maybe I think that just depends on group to group,
Right.
on, you know, if you maintain that energy and that, you know, giving back to the community. I think as long as you keep that engagement, I think certain run clubs or groups might stick around. Or as opposed to if you're saying, you know, just riding the wave kind of thing, then yeah, they might just phase out because, you know, you're just getting on that hype train as opposed to kind of focusing on giving it to the community and, you know, that kind of energy.
Just depends on the team and the mindset.
I think so. I mean, because, I mean, you know, people have been running for
Okay.
a long time.
Yeah, it keeps growing. Everyone loves running.
Yeah.
I don't know how it became the new trend of running. The guy on Dreamers Club, he's the main guy there. I talked to him one time. He's like, man, dude, I've been running for a year and I'm tired of running already. Tired of running, man. They just don't run. He's like, I can't. Because, you know, he's got to be the leader, you know? It's kind of like the face of the group, you know? So he has to, hey.
Like I'm doing it too, yeah.
Yeah, I got to do it too, man. And I was like, man, credit to you. You must be in great shape. Jesus Christ. Do you have any advice whenever, like, for example, there's a lot of small towns, communities in the United States, right? What are the main things people need to focus on first if they want to start a type of community, you know, group or run groups for their area? What advice would you give them, if that makes sense?
To meet your audience, but then also just being consistent with it. Because when we first joined, before we had taken over, we only met once every other week or once a month.
Oh, really?
It was very it wasn't as frequent as it is now, just because people weren't ready to commit to it every week. But as it's grown, we increase the time. We also will change the time with time changes, so you're not running when it's pitch black. Kind of just meet people where they're at when it happens, so we're not missing it. You know, if that makes sense. Like,
Was there ever a point where, like, they were only getting, like, 10, 15, 20 people, and you're like, maybe it's not going to work out? Or you kind of felt like, let's just see. Let's say, fuck it. Let's just do it. You know, let's just see what happens, you know?
well, I think like Christmas, like when it was really cold and between holidays, people were busy, and it was just kind of those same 15, 20 people, but we all showed up and always had a great time with each other. So it was, I think even if it stayed kind of small, it probably would have been fine.
Yeah,
it was just fun to do. So
yeah, because I mean, I'm assuming here, especially with the big holidays coming up, you know, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and all that, I'm sure we'll get some people dropping off as well, and we'll probably still be doing Run Club on Wednesdays. And I think it's been that consistency of people knowing that, like, oh, these guys are there Wednesdays at 7.
Yep.
Yeah, when I first drove past downtown with my daughter, I was like, what are these freaking weirdos? What are they doing?
And honestly, yeah, when people get stopped by the train or something, we do get people just kind of like,
Let's see.
it's like, what's going on?
Like, when you see, like, when you're driving downtown, you see a homeless person, you're like, all right, I'm not going to look that way. Don't make eye contact. I gotta want something. Stay away. But like, have you been getting like any people from like San Antonio, Austin, and stuff?
We actually just
We get quite a bit from
San Antonio.
Really?
Yeah.
We got a girl. Her name's Lindsay.
Yes, Lindsay. She comes. It's like from Slowisville.
Yeah,
She
like
comes pretty far.
yeah. She comes far though.
And see how crazy it is. How people would just go the distance just to get out the house.
Well, I think she saw us on TikTok. Was that?
She found us on TikTok. Yeah.
I see y'all been focusing on your energy on Instagram and TikTok. Is there anywhere else that you're trying to hit?
So I saw your video about YouTube Shorts. I was like, why not? So I started that.
I would do it, man. I
Yeah.
would do it because I feel like YouTube is the next step for like Google search and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if y'all Run Group already has a website or anything
We do
or
not.
not, or like a link tree. I'm not sure.
We do have a link tree.
There you go.
Yeah.
That could be a good start. You could attach your YouTube channel there, and then you see how, and then people can say, "See, but behind the scenes, guys, check this out. We got this going on," and that's how you see, like, for example, if I was gonna post a video of a run club, if I was managers, like, I would put run club near you, because remember, when people say, "What's the nearest thing near me?" They're gonna obviously put near me or near you or whatever, and that's how SEO would put you out as much as it can.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Marketing's always changing and stuff.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah. Like I said, we've been prioritizing Instagram, TikTok recently, then just started the YouTube Shorts. The one that's there, but we don't really tend to a whole lot is Facebook.
Man, I have mixed emotions about Facebook. I love it because you find cheap stuff on Marketplace, you know. But then again, like for a business point of view, Facebook's leaning more into like they want you to promote ads instead of organic.
Yeah.
Compared to like TikTok and Instagram, what
Yeah.
I've noticed. So it's kind of like you have to play the game of advertisement and paid on that platform, you know. So it's kind of like you get to focus more on growing organically or focus more on paying, you know, on that meta platform. It's a whole.
Yeah. And I think, I mean, just
We get a lot of good word of mouth on Facebook.
yeah.
We have had multiple posts of people asking for run clubs, asking for certain social clubs, and we get
we got other members be like, hey, they shout us out and let us know. But yeah, like when we post like the event that we're having on July 16th that you guys will be part of, yeah, it's just like maybe we gotten like 20 interests or something like that, and
it's a little funky.
yeah,
It doesn't. What I've learned is in social media is like it doesn't matter if you saw 100 views, 20 views, or 1,000 million views. That one view, someone's saying it to 5 or 3, 10 people.
Yeah.
So it spreads like wildfire. It's crazy. Like without like thinking back, now that we have everything so digital. My dyslexic. Anyways, it spreads like wildfire. Like I imagine life without a phone now and how they used to talk and stuff, and somehow they still got the word out there. It spreads like wildfire, no?
Yeah, absolutely. It's like
Human beings, man.
Like, where should we park? It's like, just drop the pin, boop, you're there. As opposed to, I mean, before getting on, iPhones, what they are now, having to print out the map quest and then getting there, I'm like, oh, this is not correct.
Has there been any like problems while running this run club and stuff? Is it just structure? Is it making sure everybody's in the same page, communication, or?
It's been pretty seamless, I think, as far as communication goes for running it. We had one person get hurt, and that was probably our biggest.
Okay.
Yeah. But, don't text and run. Don't text and run, not
my brother.
deal.
He went to his run club 2-3 weeks ago. He cut him. He hit something. He was running. That was there?
That was your
brother? That was my brother, yeah. Huh? With Angie, yeah. With Angie.
Well, there was your brother. Smart. We have see, that's why we have a waiver now.
Look, watch this. I was like, my dad's like, hey, your brother fell. I was like, what do you mean he fell? yeah, he fell. I was like, what do you mean? So yeah, he's all bloodied up. And I was like,
dude.
I was like, man, so what? I was like, oh my gosh.
His first injury.
Oh my gosh, hopefully first and done,
Yeah. I did tell Andrew, like, hey, like, hopefully he comes back. Like,
he probably never went back.
Right.
Yeah.
No, because it runs in the family. We like to fall a lot. I have one. I have a little,
Yeah,
hiccup too. There, we're clumsy in the Herreras in the family.
dude, that's so funny.
We're always following it. Small world, huh? I was like, gee, I wanted to go see him at the emergency. I was like, man, you stupid mother.
Did he end up getting?
Like 3 or 4 or something. That'd be crazy.
Luckily,
We have a nurse.
we have nurses in the run group, so they stopped and we're like, looked at them, they're like, you're fine.
Yeah.
He'll be good.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. And I was like, it had to be my brother. No way. Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh.
That's
What do you see this run club going in the next 5 or 10 years? You feel like right now it feels like it's 2025, about to be almost 2 years and 6 months.
It would be really nice to be a nonprofit that could, donate to other charities and then maybe host a 5K a year. That community involvement would be really cool.
absolutely.
Do we have a 5K in the Braunfels by any chance?
There's many.
You have many, yeah.
Many.
Oh, I never heard.
Which is
What time of fall? What time of season?
no, we'll find you one.
I don't know. I'm not into the run community stuff, as you can tell.
One of the people, they're actually donating an entry for it's called the Two Rivers Half Marathon, and then Brian Belkey 5K, yeah. So they're donating an entry that's going to be like one of the raffle items for this event.
Yeah.
And that takes down place on River Road.
It's supposed to be one of the prettiest half marathons in Texas. It's supposed to be
That sounds legit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they've been doing
gorgeous.
for a while.
For a very long time.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I never really heard of it. Wow, it's crazy.
Yeah. And I think, well, actually, we posted them on our stories. We had, was it Peggy?
Yes. So Ryan Bilkey, who by case after he passed away from cancer, and his mom came out to promote his race and his legacy. And she was the one who had the idea of donating an entry for it to just honor him.
Yeah, so we have that. We have actually January 19th, the Stars and Stripes.
July.
Sorry.
The 19th, we have Stars and Stripes. We've been working with Athlete Guild. They are also locally based in New Braunfels. They have the time ships that go in the 5K bid.
Okay.
And they do that for races all over Texas. It's pretty amazing what they do.
Yeah, I thought they were nationwide. I didn't even know that they were based right.
Nationwide. We had no idea their headquarters.
Yeah.
Braunfels, and we volunteered to do some packet stuffing for race pickups.
Yeah, for Dos Rios, which is another 5K. Did they do a 10K too?
I think so. It's Dos Rios Splash 5K. I think they might get
I need to go. I need to try one. I need to run.
It's a ton.
I need to try it.
There is a ton. We did the Dam 5K in Canyon Lake.
And then October, that one's really pretty too.
So obviously Canyon Lake has a dam on it, and you do basically the entire run across the dam and back. And it's gorgeous because it's sunrise, you see the lake, and then you have the hill country, and it's beautiful. So very cool 5K.
And we also have, which we'll be collaborating with them soon.
The Bell 5K. There's
the Sweaty Yeti Trail Race.
Mount Trails.
So yeah.
Sweaty Yetis? I got my list.
There's a lot. The Sweaty Yeti is really cool though because Canal Trail Association is an organization in New Braunfels. They're responsible for keeping land apart, for keeping all of our parks and trails and like in good shape. They go out there and they volunteer and they do everything. Panther.
Oh, that's a nice one.
And land apart, they have done all that. I've gone out and done some volunteering with them they're expanding the trail in there. They're doing a whole other side of it. But they put on a 5K in Panther Canyon, and it's trail running. It's pretty neat, and they have a guy who dresses up as a Yeti.
And Yeti. I don't have much information on this one, but don't they do an ultra marathon too there in those trails?
Yes, so they do a backyard ultra marathon. So you do the same
loop.
Same loop. Yeah. I think you have to run it every hour on the hour, and they'll do it for 24 hours. So whoever can run, whoever doesn't stop, or they do like last man standing, where people will just.
Yeah, I don't have much info.
I don't know too much about it, but it's kind of crazy.
Y'all slacking. What are y'all doing? Come on,
man, we're trying.
They did that one a few months ago. I think back in February, March.
I think so. Yeah.
Do you ever feel like overwhelmed at times?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I feel like for me on the construction side. Dealing with clients and whatnot, I feel like it's always chaos. Something's always happening. So kind of feels like like home. Just kind of dealing like, something coming up or somebody getting hurt or somebody wants X thing or poor houses reaching out about, I don't know, something.
They're complaining or something. They're worried.
Wearing shirts and stuff.
Not wearing shirts inside. Well, not having their ID.
Hey, we can let these guys show their safe specs.
I know, man.
Outside, they can't.
Outside, yeah. So, yeah, we've...
It's like a party in the back, but formal in the front. Very much.
Well, it's pretty. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's too hectic or too chaotic or overwhelming, but sometimes, like your brother getting hurt, that was a tough night for me.
Really? Yeah. Just like it could have gone a lot worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse.
For sure. But hey, it's all right. He's far-headed. He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Exactly.
I mean, I think it's just...
Some friends that are like, they're gonna sue you. They're gonna sue you. And I'm like, I hope we're not getting sued. They're just like the bad little birdie.
No. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. It was just little like he has that. What is that? That habit of always, on his phone and stuff.
Yeah.
That's where. What is he? I don't know if he's Gen Z. Yeah. He's always on their freaking phone. So there's this question. I have 2 questions actually.
Yeah.
And I want your input on this. Okay. So in today's digital era, you see a lot of like influencers like David Goggins or something like that, and they tell you run 6 miles, run 12 miles, whatever the heck it is. Crazy numbers, right?
Yeah.
For a beginner. What would you recommend someone doing if they want to go into this journey of like running and stuff? Because I know, because I've been fooled once or twice or many times. Like, yeah, I am fat as fuck. I need to start running more. And then I run 6 miles. I'm like, no, this is not gonna.
This is not for me.
This is not. This hurts. This hurts, dude. So what would be like baby steps? What do you recommend doing when someone wants to get into these fitness journeys? Because I feel like a lot of people get this misconception of like, you gotta run 6 miles already or 12 miles already. And you're like, but wait, hold up. What do y'all think about that?
I think it's just baby steps. There's a little bit of time. I think when I first started running like 2 years ago, I ran a mile for the first time because I had been telling myself I was going to run a mile. And then I did it and it sucked. And it was, I don't know, I'm going to keep doing this. But it's just I just slowly got better and better. And then I was like, okay, I can actually go a lot further than I could a month ago. And from there, I was like, okay, it's not that bad. I can do pretty much anything I set my mind to. And
it's a confidence boost.
Yeah. I think a lot of people get stuck in that mindset of like, oh, I have to run X distance nonstop. And,
well, just like run for 2
yeah.
days. Walk the rest of the
Like, hey, you can walk. Like, that's an option.
Someone's pointing a gun in your head, right?
Yeah, nobody's pointing a gun at you, and I think it's just a lot of people do feel that pressure of like
having to be perfect on the first. That's not gonna happen. It's gotta slowly build yourself, and then from there the confidence grows too.
Yeah, because I mean, I've had periods of like where I do like nonstop running, and then I got periods where I'm like not running at all, and I'm back in my running stride right now. So I'm just like, going out there and running. But I feel like, especially with like the influencers, like you're saying, people have like these paces in mind there. I'm like, oh, like this is it. Like, this is what I have to be running at. I'm like, no, like you're not them. Like, run at your own pace kind of thing. This is why on ours, we encourage like on that 2.6 mile, I was like, hey, this is a self-paced loop. It's not a race. Like, we're all here to, be fit, enjoy the community and all that kind of thing. And I think that kind of leads them into their own running journey. And, taking it easy and kind of gauging themselves of like, what can I do? And when better gauge themselves of their capabilities of running.
I got you.
Yeah, that's right.
That was beautiful. Masterpiece. One last thing. Tell me more about the event on Wednesday, July 16th.
Yeah, the event.
We have, I think, 14, 15, maybe 16 vendors coming out. But our biggest vendors we had the San Antonio Marathon group coming out.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they're good. So they recently took over the San Antonio Marathon. They were the only major, I guess, big city in Texas that did have their own marathon. So Austin has their own marathon, Houston has their own, and now San Antonio is going to be putting on their own for the very first time.
Yeah, because they
took
it over from
rock and roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a big deal for them. So they're coming out, telling people about it, telling people what it is, essentially,
Yeah.
the name change, what's going on.
Yeah, and I think they're reworking their routes as well to be more like, showcase what San Antonio is, I believe. Because I think Hard Rock was just kind of like downtown kind of thing. I never got to run it, so I'm not too sure or too familiar with that.
It's really big for San Antonio sports because it's not just the San Antonio Marathon. It's they they do it, I think, all the way down to like San Antonio, like youth leagues. It's that workplace does it, which is pretty awesome. So they're very involved with the community.
I did a podcast yesterday about his family has been here for a long time, in San Antonio, and he's told me like San Antonio is one of those cities that we're very big, but we have a lot of catching up to do, a lot of catching up to do. Apparently, I don't know why we were delayed for some weird reason, but there is a lot of stuff that's already in motion compared to Austin, Dallas, Houston,
San Antonio. It'll be awesome whenever all the construction, all the infrastructure changes they're making is changed. And then even when they did that big push to clean the river a few years back, like that's just a small piece of the puzzle to like make the city, I think, more attractive to people.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Do you want to say anything about like where to park or any specific like worries or what to bring?
We want everybody to come early for the event. Come at 6. Check out all the vendors because there will be a lot of people to check out.
Yes.
We have obviously San Antonio Marathon Group, and then we have ASICS is a big one. They'll have demo shoes. If you want to wear a demo shoe, you have to get there early to test it out. Make sure they have your shoe size. Any other vendors we have a lot. So there's a come check us. And there will probably be raffles and gifts and all sorts of things. So it's best to get there early and check everybody out.
Yeah. So on parking situation, for the people watching, the parking situation is if you're parking on the West San Antonio Street and East San Antonio Street, Castell Avenue, Seguin Avenue, and sorry, I don't know why I said it like that. North Market Avenue, that they're charging now. And I think it's like $2, $3.
It's $2 if you leave your car there overnight, it will be $10 total. That's what it will max out per day is $10. So it's, I think, first 2 hours are free. If you're there longer, it'll be an additional 2 hours.
Yeah.
But it's pretty cheap. You just want to make sure you're paying so you don't get towed.
Yeah, and everywhere else it's
you park on the back street, it's free.
And what's the plan for afterwards, the run?
I think we want to push social hour and push everybody to, check out the vendors.
Yes, and the vendors will be there from 6 to 8, so before and after the run. So hopefully everybody will get a chance to go check them out before they go home for the evening.
Yeah,
and then I'm sure it'll be a long social hour evening. We'll probably have a large crowd.
Yeah, hopefully. And the vendors will be ASICS, San Antonio Marathon, Two Rivers Running, BTW, which is Athleisure, Pilates Platinum, Cycle Bar, Hot Works, Gypsy Waltz, Yoga Studio, the Courthouse, which is going to be pickleball. Pickle and pedal, or is it just pickleball?
It's both, right?
I think it's both. Nourish & Co., she's been joining us for a couple events now. Yeah.
Thank you.
You guys, PMT Digital will be there. Will did Sparkling Co. or Sparkle Co.
Permanent.
Yeah, Permanent Jewelry. Modern Degenerate, which is also
your
t-shirt brand. Yeah. Ment Physical Therapy, which will be gauging can gauge people's running gaits and whatnot. Make sure they're doing all right there. And Trinity Wellness, which is they're at the gym.
Oh, they are at American Fitness.
Yeah,
they're massage therapists.
There you go. Yeah.
The prices went up. I'm not happy about that. Anyways, guys, thank you for your time. Thank you for coming out here for sure. I really appreciate you.
Of course.
We'll
This has good content. Subscribe, like and subscribe.
I work my magic. I got you, man. I got you.